Hey guys, and Team 9198 here. I am back, and in this episode, we will be going into well, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, how far we'll get in this episode. So, in the last video, I asked you guys what we should do about the goalie situation for this year, since we did not retain what's his face. Why can't I remember his name now? We didn't retain what's his face, Backstrom, and we didn't keep Alfredson. What we should do about first line right winger, and what we should do about the goalie. And one comment which I actually like is get Jonathan Bernier right here, 83 overall. Yeah, he would work. I could keep him for the 2 years and then re-sign him and trade him. Worst case scenario, right? And I think he'd be. Oh, but hold on. Look here, Sergei Bobrovsky. He's 1 overall higher than Bernier, right? Yeah, and he's the same age. He's not making that much more, and his trade value is less. So while Bernier is a good shout, it looks like just right here that the better player to get, like, look at all of these players would be good, like 25 years old. This is the kind of range I want to be looking in. And if we just do 84s, right? Only 84 overalls. You've got Lack, Reimer, Varlamov, Pavlik, and Bobrovsky. So, while James Reimer would be good because he's only got a year left on his contract, just, for the simple fact he has 1 year left. I think I'm gonna go with Bobrovsky because I only pay him $4 million for 3 years. Or maybe I should go with James Reimer, 85. I mean, he's a year. The only no, I'm just gonna go with Bobrovsky. Hold on, I'll go with whichever team wants Phillips. So defenseman, Chris Phillips. I gotta look for a team that wants Chris Phillips. New Jersey, do they have a good goalie that I could take? Varlamov. Okay, so they have Semyon Varlamov, and they want Chris Phillips. Now, Varlamov only has a year left on his contract. Hold on, who is Bernier with? Florida? Let me go to Florida, because you guys in the comments said you wanted to see Bernier, so if Florida wants Bernier, I'll go there. I don't think they're going to want him. Oh, they do. Okay. And alright, so, let's just go with Bernier, I think. 2 years left would be perfect, actually, just for contract's sake. For Chris Phillips, that won't go through directly, but I can make this happen. I don't want to get rid of any of these players. Do they want draft picks? No. But I'll give them draft picks. So, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and Chris Phillips for Jonathan Bernier. Okay. No, I think we're going to have to give him at least a 3rd. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So, a 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And Jonathan Bernier for Jonathan Bernier. No. I think I'm just going to give up like a, what to give up? Like, I don't want to give up any of these guys, right? Because when I get Bernier, like, my forwards look like Stamkos, who was it? McKinnon's going to go down, right? He's only like 62, yeah. There's going to be Stamkos, Galchenyuk, and you guys said to put Kucherov as the first line, which is fine. Then I'll get Barchdy with, hold on, let me go, I'll remember Florida. Contracts. Do. Okay, forwards, here we go, overall. So, Stamkos, Galchenyuk, Kucherov, Higgins, Yager, Barchdy, Penner, Cullen, Glencross, Fedotenko, Rupp, and I need another 4th line guy, or I need one more forward to sign. So, I mean, I could trade away like Mike Rupp or something, or Fedotenko. No, I wouldn't want to trade. I could trade away Mike Rupp because I drafted him. I'm thinking of, no, hold on. It makes more sense to me to go back to the Devils only because while Varlamov only has a year left, I don't think next year is a huge contract year. And if it is, a lot of my players are rookies and we'll just have to tender qualifying offer them. So Chris Phillips, no, not Fedotenko. Mike Rupp, there we go. And Chris Phillips, No, Chris Phillips. Okay, they can't take that much salary. Okay. Barone? No. Okay, it needs to be a one-way contract. You got Versteeg and Verbata. I don't want to take either of those guys, really. What about, can Florida take those two? Unless Florida wants someone else, which would also help. Florida can't take them either. But if I get Bernier, and I still can't really take it. Unless they have like a player on a one-way contract, which they have one, M. Clark. Okay. Why won't that go through? It puts them too close to the league salary cap for their comfort. Of course it does. I'm so stupid. I should know that, right? Yeah. Okay, Bernier for Phillips, and I'll just add, like, I don't even care anymore. Dansk. Yeah. So, Dansk and Phillips for Bernier, and how about a first-round pick if they want to give it up? Yep. So, Bernier and a first-round pick for Chris Phillips and Oscar Dansk. Okay, how about I add a second round? My second round pick this year. So, second round pick, Dansk and Phillips for Bernier and your first. Okay, there we go. Dansk I didn't really need, so it's okay. So I got Bernier now. 24, that should be perfect. For a starting goalie this year, he's only one overall less than Backstrom. And yeah, for 2 years he can be my temporary goalie. I think that's fair. Like I could have gotten someone like Varlamov, but their contracts are up this year, and I'm afraid they're gonna want like $6 million. And well, Bernier is locked up for 2 years, which means if there's someone ready next year, or I can trade him after the year because he's going to get better because he's going to play all the games. How long has the video been going? Too long. 7 minutes, and I've only made one trade. Okay, I really need to get something going here. Okay, so we got our goalie. So I need to sign a crappy goalie, right? Just, unrestricted free agent, backup. The Bulin freaking wall, ladies and gentlemen. The Bulin wall. One of my favorite players, just because I'm a Lightning fan, and, well, yeah. You can kind of see why, because, he's the main reason we won a cup, so. That's why I like him, because but, wow, that's bad. Okay, let's get to the top. There we go. So now I need to move Yager up to the second line, right? Unless there's someone better than Yager. There is Teemu Selanne, who only wants a year. And Teemu Selanne would be good on the second line, obviously. I mean, Teemu Selanne would be good on the second line, but I could just get a guy like Cleary or Handzus or any of these third line guys, and I'll be fine. Look at they're like basically the same, except Zubris is a little bit better, I think, than the rest. I'm gonna get Dana Zubris. 1 year at 2.6. Okay, so that would be our last spot. Oh, also, you guys said to trade away, who was it? Ekman Larson, that was it. To get a more defensively minded defenseman. Because you got Matt Carl, who's a two-way, which is fine. You got Rundblad, who's offensive. Yeah, pretty much all of my defensemen are offensive. Of the ones that are playing top 6 this year, yeah, the only one that's not, or I need like a defensive defenseman. I see what they mean. Like Gormley and Hamilton, there's a two-way and offensive. Carl and Rundblad, two-way and offensive, and then you got 2 offensive defensemen right here in the middle. But he said get Victor Hedman, and the problem with Victor Hedman is that I usually do end up getting him. I don't really want to get him again. Like, I want to get somebody new, like a two-way, like a defensive defenseman or a two-way defenseman. That's not Victor Hedman. You got PK Subban. Jamie McBain, no. Kulikov I've gotten. I've never got PK Subban. 2.8 for this year, and he could definitely tender qualifying offer a 24-year-old or a 25-year-old. Yeah, let's go with PK Subban. I think PK Subban would be pretty good. And do they want Ekman Larson? They do. Problem is Ekman Larson's 21 and he is 24. I'd like to get someone younger, but I don't think there is anybody really that I don't have. Okay, let's get rid of this. Any defenseman 17 to 22 years old. Highest overall is, well, yeah, there's Hedman, Bogosian. Oh, Bogosian, oh, but he's top 2. Holy crap. Bogosian's a top 2 defenseman? What the fuck? I might get Zach Bogosian. Is he a defensive defenseman? Or two-way? Oh, yeah, let's get him. Let's get Zach Bogosian. I've never gotten him before. He looks good. Ekman Larson. What else do you guys want? I can give you some prospects if you want. That's the Ryan Murray I'd like to keep. Any other my other young guys that you want? Nope, not really. Alright, time for a first round pick down the line that I won't need. 2018. Alright, so Oliver Ekman Larson and in 2018 I'll give up hold on. What was the year I already got rid of? Yeah, like 2016. And alright. First, second, and Oliver Ekman Larson for Zach Bogosian. No. We are looking to fill the need we are looking to fill isn't enough that we'd be willing to absorb the contract of Oliver Ekman Larson. Okay. What about Cam Fowler instead? Because they're both 21, making the same kind of money. Both top 4s. I mean, they're basically the same player. They're both offensive defensemen. So I have no problem giving up Cam Fowler if you'd rather take him. Which they would. Okay. So, I got rid of him, and I add Zach Bogosian to the mix. Which is it's basically the same as Victor Hedman. I mean, I just didn't want to get Victor Hedman this time. So, I think that's it. I just got to make sure I sign Dana Zubris. And we're good to go. Alright. So now that that's over with, and Hobby Bulin accepted my contract, we're going to skip to the start of the sim, and we will set our lines up in this video, and then we're going to end it. So yeah, in this episode, we added Zach Bogosian. We added Jonathan Bernier. We've added, who else have we added besides Bernier and Bogosian? We added Zubris and the Bulin Wall, who will not play a game this year unless Bernier has a bad game. Now, Bernier is like a temporary goalie, but if Bernier doesn't play well, I will trade him. Like, he had a higher trade value than guys like Varlamov, and I don't know why he did, because he was the same age and just an overall. Sorry, guys, but as I was saying, if Bernier doesn't have a good season, we can trade him, because for some reason he had a higher trade value than like Varlamov or anyone else like that, which I don't know why, but he did, so that's an advantage. No one's signing Alfredson. I don't know if anyone will, so if he gets to the point where like we switch over, he might take like a lot less money. Which I'll sign Alfredson for this year if he wants to take less money. I just didn't think he'd want to. But, I mean, no one's signing him. I think, no, I'm going to leave Gormley up. I say maybe I could sign like a guy like Sauer to play like top. To play top 6. But I think I'm going to leave Gormley there, because, you know, he needs to get NHL experience. So, Alfredson, change your mind on that contract? No? You still don't? You're not going to play this season? I'll give you $3 million for this year if you want to come back. You can come to this team for $3 million and probably win the cup. Okay, so first things first is going to be roster moves, because I got to sort my lineup out or it's going to suck. Alright. So, there's a bunch of people down. Okay, Grigorenko. Okay. Alright, bring up some bad players. Up, 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 up. Okay. I need to give the players with the biggest salaries down first. So, Ryan Murray, go down. I think most of the players that should be up are up. Grigorenko shouldn't be up. Yep. You're still eligible. Then go back. Granlund can go down. And then Kucherov, you 3 come up. Everyone else stay down. And send Finn, Slater Cuckoo, Pouliot down. Okay, I think that's it. Pretty much. Okay. Best lines, this baby. Okay, this is going to change. I think. Yeah. Alright, we'll move you there. So Galchenyuk, Stamkos, Kucherov, Barch, Higgins, Cullen, Glencross, Penner, Vedatenko, Rupp, Zubris. And then this is going to change. I'll move Carl down, Runblad up. So you got Runblad, Bogosian, Carl, Lickman Larson, Gormley, Dougie Hamilton. You got Bernier and Hobby Bulin. So we're going to advance just a little bit just to see if Alfredson would like to sign just to have a team this year. If he doesn't, then whatever. I mean, like I said, we don't need him. He needs us. Okay. Fine. I don't understand like that. Like, if Alfredson was in that situation in real life, would he just not play hockey this year? No one's going to give him $6 million like he wants. So he's just going to sit this year out because he wants that much money. Which to me doesn't make any sense, but whatever. So guys, I'm going to end this episode here, but I have a few questions for you. I hate when these videos, I make them, and then everything in the world decides to happen. My dad comes home, you know, a bunch of stuff happens, and I don't get to do what I wanted to do. You know, you yeah. So, I had some questions for you guys. I had some questions for you guys. How should we arrange our lines? I think this is good, but if you guys have any suggestions, please make them. I think this is good. Power play I can change, obviously. I'll flip through it really quickly. You can pause if you want to see it. I think this is fine. AHL-wise, I don't know who this Fernstrom dude is, but he can be scratched. I'll move John Gibson there. I'm still playing a bunch of the really crap players, so I will fix that, obviously, in the before the next episode. I'll fix that up, so it's not like that, but I'm gonna have to end this episode before I do anything of that sort. So yeah, leave your opinion on what we should do with the lines in the comments. I think Bernier can be a good goalie for now, but there is the off chance that an 83 overall goalie, which I thought it was 84, I was mistaken. He's 2 overalls less than Backstrom was. If he doesn't perform like I want him to, who should we go for? Like, I think I should just go for Varlamov or Vokun at that point. You know, just get somebody, like, you know, like a veteran goaltender. Or get, like, you know, like a few higher overalls, like a guy like Bobrovsky or something like that. So, leave your opinion on that in the comments. Also, I think I'm going to get a Civ series running on the channel. I don't know. I think I'm going to. But I don't know if anyone wants to see it. If you guys want to see it or don't want to see it specifically, leave in the comments. Are there any other games you want to see? I got a bunch of stuff from the Steam sale. I got both Portals, both Just Cause games, Saints Row, Rage, Walking Dead, Football Manager. I don't really want to do that. I suck at that game so bad. Both Fallouts. Okay, guys, like I said, along with the Fallout games, I have Bully Scholarship Edition, Borderlands, and both Bioshocks. So, if you guys want to see any of those games, leave a comment. If you don't, it's fine. I'm still probably going to keep going. I still might do a Civ playthrough because I like Civ just like a lot. I don't know why. It's just one of my favorite games, and it's so much fun to play. But if you guys want to see any of the GTAs, like I said, or anything like that, leave a comment. NTM 918 signing out. Peace.